Hi, gorgeous. I'm Cassidy. I'm so happy that you're here with me, taking time to care for yourself and to strengthen your outer thighs. Did you know that your outer thighs play an important role on the health of your hips? Yeah, they help to mobilize and stabilize your hips. Even though this exercise may seem familiar to you, please follow along with me through the whole thing. You may hear some new tips that will help you to master the movement. This is ideal for beginners. Let's get to it. You're going to be laying down on your side. You want to check that your head is in line with your shoulders and your pelvis for nice alignment. You want your hips and your knees stacked. You can keep your bottom leg bent for more support if you'd like. For a little more challenge, you can lengthen out both legs. Check that your feet are slightly in front of your pelvis. You want to engage in your deep abs, creating as much space as you can between the waistline and the mat. You can use your free hand for support to work your abs more. Let your arm rest at your waistline. You're going to pick up your top leg. You want to feel the outer thigh and glute fire up. Try not to move your pelvis. Be very careful of your pelvis dipping and dropping back this way. You're going to lose your abs, you're going to lose your alignment, and you're going to lose the stabilization of your pelvis. So you want to make sure that you keep your abs engaged, keep that waistline nice and long, very active. From here, you're going to tap your toes twice to the front, pick up your leg, tap the toes twice to the back, and repeat that. The movement may seem very simple, but the challenge is to keep your pelvis completely still. If you are keeping your pelvis still, you are really going to feel your outer thigh and your glute kicking in. If you're not feeling that, most likely you're moving your pelvis around. So please work at a pace that is best for you, right? So you can really feel if the right things are working. Wow, maybe you're already feeling the heat. I am. Maybe your outer thigh and glute are already burning. Mine are. Oh my goodness, I really am feeling the heat. Wow, your leg may feel heavy. That's very normal. Wow, you definitely want to feel that outer thigh working. Whew. Okay, we can do a few more sets, right? Try to keep the pelvis very still. Try to move the leg and the hip around the bottom leg, right? Try not to move the pelvis. Woo, how about one more? Excellent, and then go ahead and rest. Nicely done. Again, checking to see that your head is in line with your shoulders and your pelvis so you have nice alignment. You want your hips stacked and your knees stacked. Again, you can keep your bottom leg bent if you'd like, or extend them both out, whatever works best for you. Use your free hand for support if you want, or let it rest at your waistline. You want to engage in your deep abs, feeling the space in between your waistline and the mat. You're going to pick up the top leg without moving the pelvis, right? Wow. Instantly, you want to feel your outer thigh and your glute firing up. Try to keep your head nice and heavy on your pillow. 2 taps to the front, pick up, 2 taps to the back, and repeating that. Try to remember to breathe. Remembering to keep your pelvis very still. You want to work your leg and hip, right? You want to stabilize the pelvis. This way, you're mobilizing the leg and the hip, right? And stabilizing the pelvis. Hopefully you're feeling your outer thigh and glute working. I am feeling it. Hopefully you're already getting a burn. I am burning. Remembering to keep your abs engaged. Trying to breathe. Wow, hopefully you are really feeling that heat and feeling that burn. I am definitely feeling it. Be careful of starting to get sloppy as you get tired, right? Try to keep your form as best you can. We can do a few more sets, right? Using your abs Using your breath. Ooh, feeling the heat. All right, one more. Woo, and rest. Nicely done. You're gonna finish with the glute stretch. So laying down on your back, crossing your left knee over your right, pulling into your chest, shifting your knees over to your right until you feel the stretch get into your left glute. That's what you want. Pulling your knees in towards your chest with each exhale, just trying to deepen into the stretch. So important to stretch the glutes out after working them. When your glutes get tight, they can lock up your hips, and when your hips get tight, they can lock up your lower back. So it's always a good idea to stretch them. Plus, it should feel good. Remembering to breathe. Wow, I definitely feel like my glutes got worked. And then switching sides, right knee over the left, pulling into your chest, shifting your knees over to your left until you feel the stretch get into your right glute. Breathing, bringing your knees into your chest with each exhale. Taking a couple more breaths here. Hopefully this is a good stretch for you. And that's it. Nice work. All right, you did it. You did some strengthening for your outer thighs and your glutes, taking care of your hips. I love it. If you notice that one side feels weaker than the other, do more reps for your weaker side so that you can help to create better balance in your body. When you're stretching, if you notice that one side feels tighter than the other, stretch longer for your tighter side. I want you to get the most out of this exercise, so if you have any questions or you're looking for modifications, leave a comment below. I'm happy to help. So FYI, this is part 2 of 4. You can access part 3 in the description below or possibly at the end of the video. It will be waiting for you whenever you're ready, and I will meet you there. See you soon. Are you ready for exclusive content, early access to content, and other perks? Join us on Patreon. Click on the link in the description of this post for more. Special shout out to my Vital 7 stars. Thank you for making this video possible.